Topic 2, we are dealing with indigenous people and local communities and access to benefit sharing agreements, the experiences of this different group. This session was chaired by Dr. Katama Gishini. And quickly, I will take you through the 4 presentations that were exciting, that we had an opportunity to hear them from Wilson, representing the Maa community, David Iwata, representing the Siaya traditional practitioner, a CBO in the Siaya County, Mr. Peter Luke Otipo, who was representing the county government of Kakamega, and finally the presentation by Pelisira Mutungi from Wildlife Research and Training Institute. From the Wilson, we had an opportunity to hear the Maa perspective and the importance of the ABS that will be very effective in the county creation of wealth. This particularly because of our variable IP issue that can be exploited, the traditional medicine issues, the issues of geographical indicators, and the genetic resources. And more so, it was very important that he was bringing the concept that we are expanding the community and identifying the beneficiaries and the legal structures. So those are issues that we need to take forward from this forum. And also more important, what informed the KWS is still modeling the practical example for implementation of this in Baringo County and Kajiado County. And a classical example of our Taita Basket Association as a way forward in terms of what we're thinking. Several issues of challenges, and along that, which you'll find their way into the main report. Thank you, moderator.
Thank you, Dr. I appreciate that. The followings, please be a bit shorter than that. Just give the interesting parts, not everything.
Thank you very much. I was called a patua, so I will only touch the issues that he has left for me to touch. And from the presentations yesterday, the challenges that we noted especially in negotiation of issues of access benefit sharing included lack of capacity, because the community need to be educated on how to negotiate, and also the county governments, I think they need to be trained. And then we also noted that there is lack of appropriate legislation in the counties to allow for the negotiation of benefits for the community. So we noted that in the national level, we have clear legislations, but in the counties, there's still challenges. But we are also happy to note that from the pilot studies that were done in the 3 counties, now it has expanded to 24 counties, whereby they have been trained and they have ABS technical committees that is helping in enhancing the negotiations. There was some recommendation that actually after this capacity building, we shall expect that the counties and the community should be able to fast track the issues of PIC signing and MAT signing, because we noted that in some counties it takes a long time, and probably it's because of lack of understanding on what all this is all about. And then we also noted that whereas we have monitoring units in the national government, the counties should also be involved in the issues of monitoring and enforcement, the counties and the communities, so that if somebody comes there, you should be able to check whether they have a PIC or a MAT. There were interesting issues on question and answers, and one of the questions that took some time to deliberate was, who is the community? And I think it was agreed that because the issues of IK belong to the community, nobody should come and negotiate with an individual. They should come and negotiate with the registered community organization that are also recognized by the counties. In this way, we have a clear sharing plan that will benefit the community, not just an individual. And then there were issues about we being proactive rather than reactive. We don't wait when materials have been taken from our country and the benefits are arising from it, then we start chasing, whereas we need to do that, but we should also be part of the process in initial negotiation, and I think that is very, very important. And there were clear demonstrations from Baringo, the Soda Lakes, that actually Nagoya Protocol is bringing benefits to the community. So those were the issues, and it was strongly recommended that the youths should be included in everything that we are doing, because that is the next generation to take these things forward. Thank you.
I will start with the presentation by Cam. He described it as a leading those resources and talked about the mangrove swamps and the blue economy. And he made a very interesting suggestion that this high-level national forum is actually going to provide a great platform to build relationships and to build sustainable sectors around the of ensuring that ABS is shared at Mashinani. Because if our people don't benefit from their own indigenous knowledge and genetic resources, then there's something wrong. He discussed the value of IK and GR-based intellectual assets at the marketplace and mentioned various genetic resource sectors such as the pharmaceutical, biotechnology, food and beverages, cosmetics, agriculture, etc. And he also cited companies that are involved in this area. He mentioned patents from Kenya's genetic resources. So those of you who think that there are no patents, we have patents from Kenya's genetic resources. He touched on business value chains that trigger benefits, and for conservation, the incentive must be rooted in equitable benefit sharing and support of livelihoods. If people derive benefits from the resources, then they are more likely to conserve it. He mentioned the Nagoya Protocol platforms for GR and associations.